Alrighty everyone, welcome back to another video. In today's video, we're going to be looking at a PVE build for the Arc Warlock. This idea is taken from my own builds, so here it is. But if you want your build ideas to be featured in a video, then be sure to leave them down in the comments below, and they might get featured. With that said, let's get straight to our abilities. Starting out with Storm Trance, our super. Casting it creates a jolting shockwave. Now, in case you've forgotten, this is a roaming super, so we're doing ad clear here. Next, we're going to be using Healing Rift, your choice of jump, and Ball Lightning, just for a ranged melee attack. And for a grenade, we're going to be using Storm Nade. Now this is good for a little bit of fast and focused damage. Deals a lot, so that's good. For our aspects, we're going to start out with Arc Soul. Cast your rift to create an arc soul that fires at targets in front of you. Allies can pass through your rift to get an arc soul. Your rift charges faster when allies are near, and while amplified, your arc souls are supercharged and gain increased rate of fire. So, arc souls have been around since the start of D2, and we love them. Getting your rift back quicker when allies are nearby also helps out to keep them up constantly. Next up, we got Electrostatic Mind. Defeating targets with arc abilities or defeating jolted or blinded targets creates an ionic trace. Collecting an ionic trace makes you amplified. So, ionic traces are little bits of arc energy that travel and seek you out, and upon picking them up, it's going to grant you some ability energy. Ionic traces also play into our exotic for later, which is going to help us chain other things. Now let's go to our fragments, starting out with Spark of Magnitude. Your lingering arc grenades, being lightning grenade, pulse grenade, and storm grenade, have an extended duration. Now this is great for an increased duration for our storm nades to do more damage. Next up, Spark of Resistance. While surrounded by combatants, you are more resistant to incoming damage. So this is great for us when we're out in the fray of things, so we can get a little bit of extra damage resistance to help keep us alive. Now this also gives us a plus 10 to our strength stat, so it's going to help us out. Next up, Spark of Shock. Your arc grenades jolt targets. So, pretty simple, but jolt is a good keyword that allows us to chain lightning to nearby targets. Jolt is great for ad clear as you're able to damage a large group of enemies with just a single proc of this. Jolt also stuns overload champions, so there we got some anti-champion capabilities. Now, it does take away minus 10 from our discipline stat, so make sure you can tank that. Rounding it out, we've got Spark of Beacons. While you are amplified, your arc special weapon final blows create a blinding explosion. So, this is great because we're going to have amplified constantly because of the rest of our build. So for our arc special weapons to be able to blind targets just adds to its capability, especially as blind will stun unstoppable champions. Now for our exotics, starting out with Delicate Tomb. You can acquire this from the Monument to Lost Light under the Witch Queen tab. Our intrinsic, Trader's Vessel states, fires a wide horizontal spread when shot from the hip. Final blows with this weapon have a chance to generate ionic traces. Powerful foes and opposing guardians always generate ionic traces. Our trait, Tempest Cascade, reads collecting an ionic trace overcharges this weapon's next shot, jolting targets on hit. And our catalyst reads collecting an ionic trace partially reloads the magazine from reserves. So this is big for us because ionic traces are going to allow us to jolt targets, therefore stunning overloads, and will also reload the gun from reserves. The gun itself can also assist us in the generation of these ionic traces. So already we have a little cycle there. Our next exotic is Crown of Tempest. You can acquire this from general exotic engrams or from Xur. Our trait, Conduction Tines, reads arc ability or jolt final blows increase the recharge rate of your arc abilities and extend the duration of storm trance. So, Arc Warlocks don't have a lot of specifically arc exotics, but this is the best of them. Reduced ability cooldowns are always welcome, as we'll be defeating a lot of jolted targets thanks to Delicate Tomb and our other arc abilities. But don't sleep on the extended duration of Storm Trance. This turns Storm Trance into a monster of a super, able to kill waves of adds and then some. Just make sure you're killing those adds to keep those stacks of Conduction Tines up. As always, mods are not required, but here's what I'm using. Generally, I'm a fan of using Arc Siphon and an Arc Weapon Surge. So, for our gameplay loop, we're going to be using our arc abilities and weapons to gain amplified, which will let Delicate Tomb jolt targets, and defeating those targets is going to give us stacks of Conduction Tines, which will further reduce our ability cooldowns. And when we get a very large group of adds, we're going to activate our super and enjoy a long period of holding left click and killing adds. So, that's the gameplay loop, but before we continue, let me say truly, Thank you for 1,000 subscribers. I made an appreciation post on my Twitter, but again, I can't thank you enough. It means a lot to me, and I'm very thankful for each and every single one of you for being with me on this ride. I will announce the giveaway winner in the video that will go live on Sunday. So, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, as I'm still going to be taking entries up until that point. So with all that out of the way, let's get straight to the showcase. Alrighty, let's see what this thing can do. There we go. Look at that. Spawn kill, spawn kill. I'm out of ammo now. So I'm leaving. But I can pop this. Yeah. Just gonna quick and light killing spree. You know how it is. Just a super that lasts forever. And of course he shows up. Tickle fingers. Oh no. Oh, he moved. Great. That's a bit unfortunate. We should have bought a decoy. Well, coulda, shoulda, woulda. What's up, fella? How's it going?
Help me! Help me!
Sorry, guys. I got this. Right. Check that out. Chain and lightning and everything over here. It's pretty fun. Especially with how long you can just hold down left click for. Right. Oh, never mind. Nope. When it's exploder shanks, no one's build works. You just have to kill them. Complete way within the time limit. Sure. Why not? Here we go. Dang, this is pretty fun. Who else is left? Sky bombers? Oh, okay. Nope, not doing it at point blank. But I'll do it there. Thanks, there's so many ads. Get him, decoy. Alright, decoy, hit the showers. Your work is done for today.
Thank you for the fun fight.
Made. I got this, guys. Maybe. That. I'll actually go back into the pool. Back out. Where'd the server go? I don't know. I just want to kill some stuff. Oh, now it's time we bust out the fusion. See, I would love a devour proc with this, but I don't know. Maybe it's prismatic. Bro, what? Dude, I swear, like, I'm doing fine, and then all of a sudden I just die. That was dumb. But, point is, that's the build. Alrighty, everyone. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Giveaway winner will be announced Sunday, so this video will still count if you comment on it. But, until then, stay alrighty.